Sawadee-kap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today's Thursday, September 2nd. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. 204 local COVID cases were confirmed on the island yesterday, along with 2 more sandbox tourist infections, which puts yesterday's total number of cases at 206 for the island. Meanwhile, Thailand recorded 14,956 cases today, along with 262 COVID fatalities. Since the pandemic began, Thailand has had over 1.23 million COVID cases. 85% of total patients have recovered. Staff from Rasada municipality led yesterday a mass cleaning effort at Phuket Fishing Port on Koh Sireh in Rasada ahead of its planned reopening tomorrow, September 3rd. The port has been closed for 2 weeks following an outbreak of COVID-19 infections among fishing crews who had come ashore during a period of bad weather, preventing them from going out to sea. Phuket has 17 registered fishing piers, 10 of which are used to bring fish ashore, and it brings in about 100,000 tons of seafood to the island each year. According to Phuket Governor Narong Muncheo, the annual yield of seafood produce brought ashore through Phuket's fishing piers was valued at about 4.5 billion baht. However, Governor Narong gave no estimate of the economic impact of the main fishing port on the island shutting down for 2 weeks. During these 2 weeks, infected workers were brought to local storehouses that were set up as community isolation venues, with 120 workers staying in one and another 178 workers staying on 18 boats as vessel isolation offshore near Koh Tapao Noi. While the fishing port is set to reopen on Friday, officials say the situation may not be back to normal there until September 6th. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. In a move slated to bring in 5 billion baht to Thailand in the 2022 fiscal year, Thailand's finance ministry has introduced an e-service tax that levies value-added tax, or VAT, on foreign e-service operators. The new e-service VAT, which is 7%, came into effect yesterday. Foreign e-services subject to the new tax include e-commerce platforms, online advertising, online accommodation booking, online music, film streaming, online games, and apps. This applies only to businesses that earn more than 1.8 million baht annually in online sales. The finance minister says the tax will create a level playing field between Thai operators and foreign e-service firms providing services in Thailand, as the latter is now obliged to pay VAT in line with the law. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A 30-year-old woman is now behind bars after a police raid at her home in Mu Wan in Mai Khao, where they found 2.5 kilos of crystal meth. Police had earlier arrested a drug suspect in Phuket town who told police that he bought the drugs from a woman living in a house in Mu Wan of Mai Khao. The female drug dealer, known by Nuwan, she now faces drug charges. For the best steaks and apple pie to die for, visit Harry's Restaurant and Hotel, Patong Beach. Look for us on Facebook, and we look forward to seeing you here. A 28-year-old man escaped serious injury after he lost control of his delivery pickup truck, hit a light pole, with the pickup flipping onto its side on the Central Reservation on Tepkasatri Road in Mai Khao this morning. It all took place shortly before 6 a.m. this morning in Mu Wan of Mai Khao, and rescue workers arrived to find the driver of the truck awaiting at the scene. According to the driver, he was driving about 80 to 90 kilometers per hour when he lost control of his truck, hit the pole and a tree, and then landed on its side. The driver suffered only a few scratches, although he has been charged with reckless driving and causing damage to government property. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.